What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Sneakerhead Fred. I'm coming to y'all with my first review on this new channel. I've had past channels in middle school and stuff, involving gaming, Call of Duty and stuff like that, 2K. Past all that now, okay? This is my new channel for shoes. I have a strong passion for shoes, like a lot of guys that I watch on YouTube, and I'm a personal fan of. Um, so basically, for y'all that I'm doing a review today on the Jordan 2004 Flint Retro 19s. A lot of people are not a fan of retros past and beyond 15 for whatever reason. Me personally, I like pretty much 1 through 23 and even the 28s, that boot looking shoe with the zipper. I'm not too much of a fan of the 32s, kind of mixing a futuristic Jordan with the retro 2 look, or the 31s, mixing a futuristic Jordan with the ones. I'm not really a fan of those. I heard they're decent basketball shoes. You might have seen Russell Westbrook and Jimmy Butler wear them on the court, but that's about it. I'm not going to swag in them. Anyway, pair of retro 19s from 2004. I was in elementary school when these came out. Not too old. I'm getting there, but I'm not too old. And I just want to review these shoes so people, that don't even know about them or want to know something about them. Oh, you see, this just came off. The 23 on the top. This can show you how old these shoes are from 2004. So I'm going to slip that on there until I can handle that. Alright, that'll do. So anyway, 2004 release. Like I said, I was in elementary school when these came out. I loved these shoes. A classmate of mine back in '04 had a pair of these, and I was so jealous. I loved J's as a kid. I used to love going to the mall to get a new pair. I wouldn't get anything but J's. I was just a kid hype beast, kind of. But anyway, heel strap on the back. We'll get into this. We'll get into this kind of snake material cage covering the laces. People wonder if shoes like these have laces. Up, it came off again. I'm gonna mess with the right shoe instead of the left one, since that's aging. Both shoes are aging. We'll get into the leather too. I don't know if you guys have been paying too much attention to that. So anyway, we'll get into the snake cage. We'll get into the white patent leather toe, sole, the tag on the inside, pull tab. We'll get into all that. Alright, so for those of you guys that have been in the sneaker game long, I'm pretty sure you're aware of the Countdown Pack pair that partnered with the Bread 4s, the 19 and 4 pack. I like that pair of 19s better than these, only because there's yellowing on this white patent leather. And for those of you OG sneakerheads that have been in the game for a while and have seen a pair of OG Columbias here today in 2018, how the patent leather all around the shoe was originally white and it's yellow because of age. That's kind of what's going on with these. The patent leathers on the toe, it was originally white. Here we are in 2018. I don't know if you can see the difference here and here, but it's yellow. And that's kind of one thing that it pisses me off so bad about these, because I love these shoes, but like I said, I've grown to love the Countdown Pack pair of the black ones, the black 19s, bread, whatever you want to call them. I've grown to love those more because that black patent leather, like Concord 11s, won't yellow over time. So anyway, let's get into detail real quick. As you can see here on the inside of the tongue, if you can see, XIX for 19. Then I'm gonna kind of lift up the toe. Laces is a little dirty right there on the inside. You can't really remove this at all. It's not like Jordan 17s or 16s where you can take off like a lace cover or something like that. Pull tab right here for the strings. It's kind of like a drawstring kind of thing going on. It's not really true laces, circle laces. From the bottom in there all the way to the top 3 eyelets where you can see red. The red on here, that's the only red on the shoe. Oh, and the XIX for 19, the Roman numerals. The tongue's kind of dingy. You know, like I said, it sits under this kind of snake cage, which when I was reading up on the shoe, you know, back when I was in high school, they said it was inspired by the mamba snake. So that was kind of interesting. Let's see here. I keep fooling with this right shoe and this 23 sign. The glue's like completely worn. You know what? I'm gonna just set it here. Deal with it some other time. So anyway, that was the inside of the mamba snake skin cage over the top of the laces. When you look at the shoe, no laces are visible unless you got your drawstring hanging out, which I'd hope not, because it's not really attractive, especially on this white 04 pair, because the laces can become dingy. Nobody kind of takes these out to wash them. And there's really, seems to me, no way to get the strings out of this little drawstring here that can slide up and down. I've tried pulling on it and stuff, but it's not even worth it. You don't see the laces when you rock the shoes. So anyway, side here, you've got nice leather, a chrome Jumpman, which I love. You got a nice rubber midsole. You can see it's still pretty clean. And then on the heel, another, it's not as a chrome kind of Jumpman. It's more like a rubber Jumpman on there. Not as chrome as like on the side here. Strap right here. You can pull the strap. You can see it's kind of dingy here, but it's still, the Velcro's working. There's a little thing back here. I never really understood the purpose of this, because you can easily go over that, take the strap through one or two buckles here. I'll show you. Buckle one, buckle two. I usually just do the back one closest to the heel to kind of save the... And then you just pull it back around, strap. So I never really seen the purpose of this under here. I never really seen the purpose of this, but it obviously is supposed to go like this. You go underneath that, pull it through, of course straighten it up, pick a eyelet, and then you just bring it back across the back of your heel. Boom, just like that. And I believe on the right shoe, it says 19. And on the left shoe, Jordan. So basically, Jordan 19. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of these shoes. I never really understood why people don't like retros past 15. I mean, there's a pretty decent amount of retros. Huge fan of Stealth 20s. I had a 05 pair of those I was in love with until they came back out in 2015. I was so pissed. Because I used to love pulling them out my closet with a nice flip Velcro box that flipped open on the top. I used to love pulling that out my closet and putting on the kicks, because nobody has seen them since I was in elementary school. You know, they can kind of tell you how old I am. Like, I'm out of high school now, long out of high school now, but those came out in 05, and I loved those then. I had to get them when I was an adult, so I was kind of pissed when those re-released, so I don't really speak on them or wear them anymore, you know, hoping they can become rare again, similar to this 19. But anyway, this material here on the top, that Mamba Snake material, they use the same for a pull tab here, which I thought was kind of nice. They do the same thing on the bread pair, the bread 19s, and the countdown pack, like I mentioned earlier. Bottom still pretty clean, carbon fiber. They did pretty good with these shoes. For these shoes to be over a decade old, no sole separation. You can see they're very clean. The bottom, you can tell, very clean. No sole separation. Did have my 23 pop off on the left shoe. Creasing here on the top on both shoes. There's really nothing you can do about that. It's like a hard toe cap there that when you walk, you're going to crease regardless. And I wouldn't even try to iron that out. It's patent leather. Like I said, you can see the coloration. It's trying to yellow versus this white and the patent leather white. You can see age is taking its toll. Alright guys, so I don't know if you'll be able to see the tag here on the inside of the shoe or not, but it says size 10. Yeah, you probably won't be able to see that. It's got the 04 date down there. Probably can't see that, but oh well, worth a try. Criticism, guys, is welcome. Like I said, it's a new channel of mine, just to express my love for sneakers and just show you guys, you know, shoes just like kind of the OGs have been doing before me. Just comment, like, please subscribe. I show love back. Any criticism is welcome. If there's things that I should talk about, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the review on this nice rare Jordan 19 sneaker. I'll be doing more shoes, so don't even worry about that. I appreciate your time, guys. Jordan 19s, 2004.